Hi, and welcome to The Greatest Showman movie review. So, The Greatest Showman is a musical slash movie, and I'm going to do The Greatest Showman movie review. So, this is my Greatest Showman movie review. So, The Greatest Showman is a musical slash movie, and it's a movie about P.T. Barnum, and it stars Hugh Jackman as P.T. Barnum. And got Jack Efron in it, and got Michelle Williams, and the running time is 105 minutes. The budget is $84 million. And it's directed by Michael Grady. Didn't know how you say his name. And so it's a second movie. It's not really a movie. It's like more of a musical. So, but still a movie because I would call this a musical slash movie. But I liked it, but not as much as I wanted to. But I'm not gonna tell you who the characters in it. The only character I'm gonna tell you is Hugh Jackman at P.T. Barnum, and all the other characters I will tell you is that are in it. That will be in my spoiler territory. But the only thing is, it's better than a bunch of the other movies I saw this year. And we know that if you go on Rotten Tomatoes, the critic didn't like it, but the audience liked it. Sometimes I agree with the critic, like on Rotten Tomatoes. Sometimes I agree with them, and sometimes I totally disagree with them. Okay? This one, I don't know if I agree with that. Okay? I gave it a bad score for that movie. I think like in a 40, like 41 or 42. Totally bad. I don't know if you go that far on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, look. Give you a clear picture of what I'm talking about. Let me just pull it up. Let me pull this up. Okay. I'm gonna type in The Greatest Showman. If you type in The Greatest Showman, it says 41% Rotten Tomatoes. I'm gonna click it. Okay. It says 41, but then when you let me go back. When you go down the page on Google, every type in The Greatest Showman, it says 41% Rotten Tomatoes. Then when you click it, it'll be that 48% tomato, audience score 86%. So the audience like it a lot more than the critic. Sometimes, like I said, I would agree with the Rotten Tomatoes, and sometimes I would totally disagree with them. There's some movies I had that are really good movies, and they barely gave it a 35 fresh, or barely even a passing grade. And so this is, and this, I would say about this movie is this is the last thing that we would see about the Tucker, cause the liberals, the animal lovers, that the Tucker be mean to the animals. So we got shut down the Tucker because they're being mean to the elephant and they're being too cruel to them. That's why we're not seeing no more Tucker. I grew up going to the Tucker, and I love to go to the Tucker. And the reason why this is a musical is because if you ever go to the Dunkin', they do a lot of thinging. And and here's the thing. Maybe the critic might like it more if it had less thinking in it and more storytelling about the history of the Dunkin' and P.T. Barnabas. And same thing with me. I might like it more if it had less thinking and more history of it, of the Dunkin' and the background. Okay. But they're not one of the great musicals of all time. You know, Sound of Music, or Singing in the Rain, or Calamity Jane, or none of those kind of musicals. But it's still a good movie, and it's way better than some of the movies I saw this year. I can name a bunch of movies I saw this year that were way better than this movie. Was way better than those I saw this year in 2017, and not totally bad movie. And I will not give it 48 like Rotten Tomatoes did. So I totally disagree with them. I'm on the 86%. Is it a perfect movie? No. Should The Great Showman get a 48%? No. So I disagree with Rotten Tomatoes. I'm on the 86% on the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay? Now, so, here's the thing. If you're one of those people that grew up going to the Dunkin' or like going to the Dunkin' when it came to your town, or if you grew up going to it, and you like seeing all the animals, the clown, then I recommend seeing this. But here's the thing: don't go into the movie expecting the history of it, like more bad storytelling. Cause they're gonna have a lot more. This is a movie that have a lot of song in it, like a musical, and not enough bad storytelling, like history. Not one of those true story movies. The way I describe the movie, the way I would describe the movie is a musical / movie. Okay. Okay. I'll talk about the spoilers in the spoiler section. So don't thinking that you're gonna get background history about the Dunkin', P.T. Barnabas, and all that stuff. No. Mainly you'll be here, they'll be singing, and then like a minute later they'll be singing. So basically the movie about a musical about the Dunkin' with that singing stuff. Okay? And so I took out my ticket from tonight when I saw it at 7:20, and I have some few problems. There are a couple things that I was having a problem with. But like I said, it was better than some of the movies I saw this year. And so I'm one thing. I don't know if I should give it an A or B plus, because it's not a perfect movie and not a good movie. But it's like I said, it should get a 48% because it's not as bad as the critic Rotten Tomato give it. Okay, and I'm gonna say this: Rotten Tomatoes is not always right. And just because you go to a movie and you're looking forward to see a movie, right before you go to a movie, you click on Rotten Tomatoes, and the movie get like 40%, 30%, and then you feel bad about going to see a movie that you're looking forward to see. And I think sometimes Rotten Tomatoes to buy sometimes, and they're not always right. Okay? Sometimes you can see that with Walt Disney movies, or the DCEU. And here, you can hear that the audience liked it, but the critic hated it. They gave it 48%. And and you can see here, I'll give you a good example. And when the audience, the critic is kind of weird, and sometimes they bias, sometimes they give bad movie, good scores, good movie, bad scores, and then I'll give you my final grade on the movie. Now we done. Again, the critic gave the original Jumanji with Robin Williams a bad score, like I think like 40%. Okay. Like if you go to Rotten Tomatoes, they give okay, let's try Jumanji, okay? Cause that'll be another movie I'm gonna see probably next week after Christmas, and I'm gonna review it, okay? Cause like the new one, Welcome to the Jungle with you know Jack Black and all of them and all those people. The new one called Welcome to the Jungle. The new one got 79% on Rotten Tomatoes and 87% on audience score on Rotten Tomatoes and 87% on audience score and 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now let's try Jumanji. Jumanji 1995. We'll get to the original one. Okay, like I said, that okay. The original one that came out in 1995 with Robin Williams, Rotten Tomatoes gave it 50. That's great. So the new one with the Dwayne Johnson got 79%. And the original one that came out in 1995, it's a classic, got a 50. That's great. I know the new one, the funny and stuff. It does look funny from the trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing it probably next week after Christmas. Or maybe I'll probably work with seeing next week after Christmas. And I'm looking forward to it because it's super funny from the trailer. But the original one came out in 1995 with Robin Williams, got 50%. That's great. That's why sometimes sometimes I disagree with Rotten Tomatoes. Sometimes they're not always right. Okay? That's why I don't always agree with Rotten Tomatoes. Sometimes they're always right. Sometimes they're like you can see that with the DCU and the Walt Disney movie. Sometimes they're biased. Sometimes, in my opinion, I think they get paid to be biased. Okay? And, so, I'm gonna give, I wish the Greatest Showman, the only thing I had wrong with the Greatest Showman is I'll probably like it more if it had, less musical, less song in it, and more, storytelling. More storytelling, more history of it. So, I'm gonna give it. I'm trying to decide what the proper grade. I'm gonna give it a B plus because it's still good, but the couple things in the movie that if it had in the movie, it would got an A. But it's still a good movie, and it's better than a lot of the movies I saw this year. And I'm gonna tell you that The Great Showman will definitely be on my top 10 best movie of the year because it's really good. But if they would change it up and add a couple things in the movie, it would got an A, or maybe even A plus. But it gets a B plus. Great Showman, and Hugh Jackman does really good in the movie, and B.T. Barnabas. And it's sad that they're no more Tucker. They say, oh, the Tucker is being cruel to the animals. Thank you for watching, and The Great Showman gets the B plus. And thank you for watching.